blasting under heavy boots. Southern strings cutting sharp like a blade through pride. Rusted slide screams low in the background. Voice deep, raspy. Fired up. You hate me? Good. Stand in line. I'm already moving.
I don't chase praise, don't beg for sound, don't bend my spine for a single crowd. If you talk loud, I just walk louder. Step so hard, even dust feels prouder. I ain't built soft, never needed permission. Never live life in a follow position. Your hate don't hurt, it fuels my climb. I outrun critics one stomp at a time. You stare too long like you wanna compare, but you ain't built half of the weight I bear. Your opinions cheap, mindset the vibe. I'm the outlaw spirit y'all can't describe. I don't slow down when the world gets blind.
You hate me? Get in line.
Dust kicks high when my boots go south. I don't lose breath when you run your mouth. Talk all day, don't change my route. I build success off every doubt. Country root, trap blood intertwined. I'm the one that sign critic can't define. Your hate ain't heavy, it's hardly a sign. You hate me? Get in line. Hate me? Get in line behind the dust I left. I rise too strong, I walk too deaf. Your words fall short, your pride ain't prepped. I move through heat like a southern elf. You don't scare me, you ain't that kind. Hate me all you want, just get in line. I've been judged by folks that quit halfway, by people who crumble on the best damn day. But I learned long ago what critics prove. Those who talk loud never dare move. I put sweat on roads they won't walk once. Paid my dues in miles and months. If you envy now what I've designed, hate me boy, and get in line. I'm built from grit, from a life uphill, from scars that sharpen the southern wheel. My back too strong, my drive too fine. I rise through storms you wouldn't define. You toss opinions like they redefine, but they fall flat. Get in line. Beat hit fast, my pulse don't shake. You throw shade, I don't even break. Your noise too small for the path I make. Your rage too weak for the steps I take. I don't need fans to validate spine. Hate me louder, just get in line. Hate me, get in line behind the dust I left. I stand too sharp, I walk too deaf. Every insult dies where my truth's been kept. Every doubt fades when my drive's unfelt. You don't move me, you ain't that kind. Hate me harder, just get in line. You don't like me? Perfect. You were never meant to keep up. I've outlasted storms that swallow men whole. I've carved my place with a redneck soul. I ain't asked fate for a single pass. I earned my wins, the outlaw clash. Your hate's a whisper in a world resigned. I keep moving, you get in line. I don't fold for talk, don't break for noise. I rise through fire like war-bound boys. If destiny calls, I answer on time. Cowboy made grit. And you in line. Hate me, get in line behind the dust I left. Critics fall back when the pace gets heft. I don't beg, don't cry, don't second guess. I walk through doubt like a southern test. You ain't stopping what I define. Hate me forever, just get in line. I don't need permission, I need room, and I'll make it myself. Heavy wind slamming against metal siding. Southern strings dragging low. Tense, dangerous. Boot steps slow, like someone who fears nothing. If you're bold enough to step my way, be bold enough to watch yourself break. You walk like confidence glued to your spine, but your boots shake truth you try to hide. Your talk comes big, but your stance ain't real. Your posture cracks under outlaw steel. I've seen your kind fall short mid-stride. Men who bark loud but crumble inside. This dirt don't lie, it exposes the facts. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. I don't need noise to remind you who's king. My silence alone makes your ribcage sting. You think you're solid, you ain't that stacked. Your paper pride waiting to get smacked. With every inch you take, this road reacts. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. Heartbeat climb, dirt kick fly. Pressure hits hard when I walk nearby. You think that's strong, but the ground won't buy. Your shadow bends with a tremble inside. Southern grit mixed with a trap attack. Step my way, your confidence cracks. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. I don't flinch, I don't fold, I don't walk back. Your courage thin, your backbone slack. Your pride collapses where mine stays intact. Stand tall if you want, but truth hits back. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. I've known real strength, the kind forged in dirt, the kind taught through loss and hard-earned hurt. You ain't that breed, you just talk too much. Leaning on lies, you ain't built to clutch. I move like a blade when the night turns black. Step my way, your confidence cracks. I read your breath like scripture torn. Hear every fear you thought you'd outworn. You flex like a man with pride intact, but the truth shows quick when you overreact. One wrong move, there's no turning back. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. Step too near, ground shifting. Your heartbeat tells where your fears begin. Courage loud, but your soul caves in. You ain't fit for the state I'm in. Every breath you take is a panic track. Step my way and your confidence cracks. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. The dirt don't lie and the truth attacks. You walk too bold for a man off track. Your steps too weak for a southern clash. You fake that fire, but flames fall back. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. Some men pretend to be storms until a real one walks past. I've stood through chaos and come out whole. Carried the weight most men can't hold. Your rage too soft, your posture vague. My presence alone makes your balance fade. I'm guard from roads where real men track. Step my way, your confidence cracks. You want respect, it ain't bought with sound. It's earned in sweat on southern ground. I don't fear threats, I don't fear racks. I fear no man who's built on cracks. If you wanna test what you can't outmatch, step my way confidence crack. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. This outlaw spine ain't known to slack. Every word you drop turns weak on impact. Every move you make gets weighed and tracked. If you want real smoke, prepare for backlash. Step my way and watch your confidence crack. Walk close, see how fast the truth finds you.
Heavy wind dragging dust like a warning across the ground. Southern strings growl low, vibrating with violence held back. Boot step slow, steady, no hesitation. If you want to break me, you should have tried before I buried my fear.
I felt fear once, then I threw it in the dirt. Left it 6 feet down, with the ghost and hurt. Now I stand tall with a spine like steel, built from the nights that try to break my will. You walk my way like you bring in dread, but dread die first back when fear drop dead. Your threats fall flat, they don't land here. You can't kill a man who already buried his fear. I've seen storms rise with a violent shout, held my breath steady till the rage burned out. You panic quick when the heat gets sheer, but I walk straight in with no fear to clear. You try to shake me, but my past stays severe. You can't kill a man who already buried his fear. Baseline hit, dust jump high, my wrath moves silent when your threats try. You flinch too fast, your courage shot. I've hit more darkness than you apply. My fire grow harder when your pride draws near. You can't kill a man who buried his fear. You can't kill a man who already buried his fear. My strength born strong, my path stays clear. I don't back down when the hate draws near. I rise through flames with a southern sneer. Swing if you want, I'm still right here. You can't kill a man who buried his fear. I fought shadows, men don't survive. Walked through fires that kept me alive. Pain tried twice to take my gear, but pain don't win where fear ain't here. You step my way with a brittle veneer. I see right through your manufactured cheer. You press too far and I switch my gear. You can't kill a man who buried his fear. Most men tremble when the pressure spikes, but I stared down hell and called it light. I break through nights that others revere. To thunder quiet when anger steers. You hit your limit at the first frontier. I keep going cause my fear ain't here. Step too wrong, the ground declare. Your weak pride cracks under outlaw glare. My will hits harder than the weight you bear. Your voice too small for the truth I wear. You run from heat, I commandeer. You can't kill a man who buried his fear. You can't kill a man who already buried his fear. My scars talk louder than your frontier. When danger hits, I shift in gear. Move through pain like it disappeared. You want my fall, it won't premiere. You can't kill a man who buried his fear.
Savior died,
But I didn't. I walked through storms too heavy to carry, so nights so cruel even devils tarried. I came out stronger than what tried to sear. A soul reborn when the smoke turned clear. You swing at me hoping I disappear. Boy, I outlast things that end your career. Your mic collapses when I draw near. You can't kill a man who buried his fear. You throw your threats like they run the show, but threats don't touch where real men grow. What breaks you down only shifts my gear. I thrive in chaos, you won't go near. My path too savage, my climb too sheer. You can't kill a man who buried his fear. You can't kill a man who already buried his fear. This outlaw blood stays raw and clear. I move through storms, you disappear. Rise through rage, year after year. Remember this truth when you come near. You can't kill a man who buried his fear.
Die first, and I've been alive ever since.
They said the cracks would be my failure points, the pressure would split me in half. Funny how it turns into structure when you got no option but to last. I didn't heal pretty, I heal useful. Didn't fake pain, I reinforced it. Every scar turned into a bracket, every hit taught me where to hold you. I wasn't built like I was built to carry, built to bend and not collapse. I learned early how to move her forward, how to turn damage into mass. They wanted comfort, I learned endurance. They wanted peace, I learned stance. You don't survive this kind of mileage without becoming low bear. Pain don't disappear, it gets repurposed. Weak men break the rest, convert it. If I'm still here, it's not by chance. The scars doing structural work. Scars made me low bear, still standing under all this weight. You thought the damage would cave me. It taught me how not to shake. Scars made me low bearing. No polish, no escape. I didn't break when the pressure hit. I learned how to hold the frame. I've been the one they lean on last when plans failed and voices crack. Funny how they trust your backbone once they see you never snap. I don't complain about what I carry, I adjusted and kept it stacked. You don't earn this kind of posture without getting crushed and coming back. I don't flinch when the flow creaks now, I know exactly how much it holds. I've tested limits in real time in cold rooms with nobody home. I don't feel pressure, I understand it, I know how it spreads and flows. They see calm, they don't see all the reinforcements below. Every scar my stress point tested, every bruise tensions lessen. If I look steady it's cause I've been bent further than most men can measure. Scars made me low bearing, still standing under all this weight. You thought the damage would cave me. It taught me how not to shake. Scars made me low bearing, southern grit in every play. I didn't break when the pressure hit. I became part of what holds a plate. I've been underestimating my whole damn life. They saw cracks, not capacity. They didn't know stress revealed design. Didn't know pain builds integrity. I don't need to look untouched, I need to still be here. Every line in my body says I've been through it and I'm clear. I learned to distribute the weight, not carry it all in one place. Learn when to brace, when to bend, when to stand, locked in place. You don't get taught that in comfort, you get taught that when shit caves in. That's why I don't fear collapse, I already know how to win. Yeah, they see scars in the damage report, I see stress tests already passed. They think pain is a liability, I think pain's what made this last. I've been overloaded, outnumbered, still didn't shear a snap. I reinforced everything they hit, turned weak spots into backbone slabs. I don't need rest, I need pressure release. I don't need saving, I need peace. And peace comes from knowing your frame won't fail when the world leans hard on me. If you've ever been the one still standing after everyone else folded flat, you know the quiet pride of knowing you can carry more than that. Scars made me low bearing, built wrong but built to last. Try to break me with the weight, I learned how to hold it back. Scars made me low bearing, still upright, still intact. I wasn't made fragile by the damage, I was engineered by impact. I don't chase lives anymore, I trust what's been stress proven. I don't envy men who never been bent, they don't know what they're doing. Give me scars over surface shine, give me grit over grace. I'll take structure over style every time I choose my place. So if you crack but still holding strong, you're not broken, you're a frame. You're the beam they don't notice till the ceiling stays the same. We weren't built right by the standards, we were built to hold the storm. Scars don't mean failure here, they mean you're low bearing. They swore the fall would finish me. Said nobody gets back up from that. Said the damage was too deep to fix. Said the math said I was cracked. Funny how predictions fail in real life when pain doesn't follow plans. I didn't stand because I was strong. I stood because I still could stand. I watched everything I built cave in. Dreams buried under broken days. Watched names disappear from my phone. Watched trust rot and walk away. They said take a break, heal up slow, but survival didn't give me time. So I learned how to breathe in rubble and still keep a spine. They don't know what collapses teach you. They don't know what stays when it's gone. When the noise dies and the dust settles, you find out what you're standing on. Still here after the collapse, still breathing through the cracks. You thought the fall would finish me. It taught me how to adapt. Still here after the collapse, no safety net, no map. I wasn't spared from the damage, I survived the aftermath. I rebuilt from things I couldn't name, from losses I don't explain. Some wounds don't close, they just harden, turn pain into frame. I don't romanticize the wreckage, I respect what it cost. Every piece I had to let go about something that couldn't be lost. They talk about starting over clean, like ruin doesn't leave a trace, but ruin teaches better architecture than comfort ever gave. I don't rebuild like it never felt, I rebuild knowing it did. Every weak point gets reinforced now. Every flaw gets lived with. You don't walk away unchanged from collapse. You don't leave it untouched. If you're still here, you're something else. You're built from what was crushed. Still here after the collapse, still breathing through the cracks. You thought the fall would finish me. It taught me how to adapt. Still here after the collapse, southern grit and tag. I didn't dodge the breaking point, I lived past the impact. I've been the last man holding the line when everyone else bailed out. I didn't have answers, didn't have peace, just a reason not to lay down. They ask how I kept going for, like there's some secret trick. Truth is simple and brutal, I didn't have the option to quit. I don't fear losing everything now, I've already seen that floor. Once you survive total failure, there ain't much left to scare you for. I don't chase stability, miss, I trust what I've survived. I've lived through collapse and came back breathing. That's how I know I'm alive, yeah. They saw ruins, I saw materials. They saw the end, I saw the base. They saw a man with nothing left. I saw freedom from a fragile place. You don't rebuild soft after collapse, you rebuild smarter or you're done. I reinforced every lesson learned till my structure outweighed the sum. I don't fear falling anymore. I know what's at the bottom. I've been buried, dug myself out and kept walking with the problem. If you've ever lost everything you love and still found breath in your chest, you know collapse doesn't end the fight, it just strips you down to what's left. Still here after the collapse, standing where it all went wrong. You thought I'd disappear with the dust, I stayed and proved you wrong. Still here after the collapse, built different from before. I wasn't safe from the breaking point, I survived the core. I don't chase clean starts anymore, I trust earned ground. I don't fear empty hands, I know how to build from down. Give me ruins over illusions, give me truth over hope. I'll take scars that mean something over comfort that won't hold. So if you're standing in wreckage now, wondering if it's the still the ones who refuse to pretend we weren't built for smooth roads. We were built to endure. Still here after the collapse is the strongest shape there is. Tried to wear me down by inch. Thought time would do what fists couldn't. Thought I'd fade with enough pressure, like grit ever worked that way. I've been targeted, tested, pushed sideways. Labeled a problem, labeled a fate. Funny how I'm still right here breathing. Why the doubts aged out? I wasn't built to be disposable. I wasn't made to exit clean. I was forging repetition in nights of failed routine. They thought survival was accidental, like I just got lucky staying whole. They don't see the discipline it takes to refuse to let go. You don't last as long by coincidence, you don't endure by mistake. If I'm still standing in your way, that's proof I'm hard to break. Hard to kill, harder to erase. Still breathing in hostile space. You try time, you try pain, you try pressure, you try shame. Hard to kill, harder to erase. No clean edges, no replace. I didn't dodge the damage, I learned how to stay. I've outlived predictions and deadlines, outlasted timelines. They said they love counting you out early. Hey, when you're not done yet, I don't make noise when I endure. I don't announce when I survive. I just keep showing up unbroken in places I wasn't supposed to arrive. They confuse silence with disappearance. They confuse patience with defeat. But silence is where I rebuild quietly, and patience is how I keep my feet. I don't need to prove I'm dangerous. The fact I'm still here does that. Every scar is a timestamp saying I didn't collapse. If they don't notice, well, it won't go away till it's still there at the end. If I'm still breathing through the fire, that's a message I don't send. I live it here, harder to erase. Still breathing in hostile space. You try time, you try pain, you try pressure, you try shame. Hard to kill, harder to erase. Southern grit, stubborn faith. I wasn't spared from the struggle, I outlasted the fate. I've been written on more times than I can even recall. Funny how the ones who doubt it loud is quiet when you don't fall. I don't chase validation now, I don't argue my place. I let longevity talk for me, I let endurance state the case. I don't fear being forgotten fast, I fear never earning time. I'd rather move slow and undeniable than flash once and decline. You don't erase something stubborn, you don't bury what won't ride. I've been planted in bad soil and still refuse to stop. They try to exhaust me, bore me out, weigh me out, wear me down. Didn't know endurance don't get tired, it just recalibrates and grounds. I've been dragged through seasons I shouldn't have passed. Still didn't fracture, didn't crash. You can delete what learned to adapt. You can't erase what's built to last. I don't scream survival, I embody it. I don't flex pain, I carry it. I don't need victory laps. My presence is the evidence. If you've ever been the last one standing after everyone left the frame, you know being hard to kill isn't lucky stain. Hard to kill, harder to erase. Still here when the dust misplaced. You thought I vanished with the weight. I learned how to outweigh fate. Hard to kill, harder to erase. Built wrong, still in place. I didn't survive to be remembered, I survived because I wouldn't break. I don't need to be understood now, I just need to remain. I don't chase comfort narratives, I trust what stood through pain. Give me time over applause, give me scars over praise. I'll take being hard to erase every single day. So if you're still breathing where you shouldn't be, still up right where you were counted out, know this survival isn't quiet luck, it's refusal without a shout. We weren't built fragile or fleeting, we were built to withstand. Hard to kill, harder to erase. Still here, still standing. Myself line by line, like my truth need a warning sign, like honesty had to come with padding, so nobody felt too challenged. Not anymore, I stripped that out. If I say it now, I'm standing on it loud. I don't soften edges, don't add maybe. I say what I mean, then let it stay heavy, yeah. They get nervous when you stop clarifying, when your words don't come with smiling. They ask, is that really what you meant? Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I don't speak to be interpreted kindly, I speak so my point lands directly. If it hits you wrong, check the mirror. My tone ain't the issue, you hear it. Out here I learned something simple and true. The more you explain, the less they listen to you. So I speak once, slow and precise, and let the silence underline. No disclaimer on my words, no footnotes, no reverse. I don't take it back, I don't rehearse. If I said it once, I meant it first. No disclaimer on my words, no soft landing for the hurt. If it shook you, that's how the truth works. I say what I said, no curse. They like me better when I doubted myself, when I check my tone for everyone else. They love the version that asks for space, that apologized for taking place. But confidence don't come with training wheels, and backbone don't bend fire you feel. I don't need approval to draw my line, I draw it once and don't cross it twice. You want context, you want intent, you want reassurance after the sentence. But intent was clear when I spoke it out. I don't repeat myself to remove your doubt. If you're offended, that's not debate, that's a reaction you need to face. I don't manage emotions I didn't cause, I just speak truth without pause. I don't walk statements backward, I don't edit tone for comfort. I let my words stay in how they feel, like a bell run clean in hell. No disclaimer on my words, no footnotes, no reverse. I don't take it back, I don't rehearse. If I said it once, I meant it first. No disclaimer on my words, no soft landing for the hurt. If it shook you, that's how the truth works. I said what I said, no blur. I've watched people fold under honesty, call it harsh when it's clarity. They want truth wrapped in courtesy, I give it straight, no currency. I don't raise my voice, I raise the point. I don't chase peace at the cost of joint. If my words disrupt your frame, maybe that frame was built too safe. They asked me to choose better phrasing, translation make it less threatening. But truth ain't here to babysit, it's here to land and make you sit. I don't soften language to keep access, I'd rather lose doors than lose my access. If I mean it then I mean it now, time don't dilute a vow. Look, I don't add disclaimers to conviction, I don't watermark on my position. You want nicely said over clearly said, I'd rather be understood than gently read. I don't rewind sentences for comfort, I don't negotiate self-respect. If it landed heavy, that's the explain myself line by line, like my truth need a warning sign, like honesty had to come with padding, so nobody felt too challenged. Not anymore, I stripped that out. If I say it now, I'm standing on it loud. I don't soften edges, don't add maybe. I say what I mean, then let it stay heavy. They get nervous when you stop clarifying, when your words don't come with smiling. They ask, is that really what you meant? Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I don't speak to be interpreted kindly, I speak so my point lands directly. If it hits you wrong, check the mirror. My tone ain't the issue you're hearing. Out here I learned something simple and true. The more you explain, the less they listen to you. So I speak once, slow and precise, then let the silence underline. No disclaimer on my words, no footnotes, no reverse. I don't take it back, I don't rehearse. If I said it once, I meant it first. No disclaimer on my words, no soft landing for the hurt. If it shook you, that's how the truth works. I said what I said, no curse. They like me better when I doubt myself, when I check my tone for everyone else. They love the version that asks for space, that apologizes for taking place. But confidence don't come with training wheels, and backbone don't bend for how you feel. I don't need approval to draw my line, I draw it once and don't cross it twice. You want context, you want intent, you want reassurance after the sentence. But intent was clear when I spoke it out. I don't repeat myself to remove your doubt. If you're offended, that's not debate, that's a reaction you need to face. I don't manage emotions I didn't cause, I just speak truth without pause. I don't walk statements backward, I don't edit tone for comfort. I let my words stand how they feel, like a bell rung clean in hell. No disclaimer on my words, no footnotes, no reverse. I don't take it back, I don't rehearse. If I said it once, I meant it first. No disclaimer on my words, no soft landing for the hurt. If it shook you, that's how the truth works. I said what I said, no blur. I watch people fold under honesty, call it harsh when it's clarity. They want truth wrapped in courtesy, I give it straight, no currency. I don't raise my voice, I raise the point. I don't chase peace at the cost of joy. If my words disrupt your frame, maybe that frame was built too safe. They asked me to choose better phrasing, translation make it less threatening. But truth ain't here to babysit, it's here to land and make you sit. I don't soften language to keep access, I'd rather lose doors than lose my access. If I meant it then, I mean it now. Time don't dilute a vow. Look, I don't add disclaimers to conviction, I don't watermark on my position. You want nicely said over clearly said, I'd rather be understood than gently read. I don't rewind sentences for comfort, I don't negotiate self-respect. If it landed heavy, that's the way, that's not aggression, that's straight. You don't need tone control, you need honesty. You don't need apology, you need clarity. I stand on words like the load-bearing beams. If I spoke it, it means something. If I lose you cause I stopped explaining, that's not lost, that's me reclaiming. I don't miss peace that cost my spine, I don't miss silence that wastes my time. Waste my time, waste my time, waste my time. No disclaimer on my words, no soft edit, no return. If it burned, then lesson learned. I don't apologize for being firm. No disclaimer on my words, outlaw tone, unfiltered nerve. I don't speak to be preferred, I speak so my truth is heard. I don't need to be liked to be clear, I don't need approval from everyone here. I got a voice, I got a stance, and I don't dilute either for chance. I've been quiet before it cost me years, now I speak clean without fear. This ain't ego, this is grown man ground, this is standing firm, not backing down. So say it once and mean it fully, stop apologizing for being solid. If they twist your words, let them try. Truth don't bend just to get by, outlaw mindset, no filter track, no disclaimers, no walking back. I said what I said, and that's that. don't test my words before I speak. I already know where I stand when I breathe. I don't float ideas just to fill the room. I drop statements like a closing boom. If it left my mouth, it cleared my mind. I don't say things halfway or undefined. You want disclaimers, warning signs. I talk straight, that's a line. They asked if I meant it the way it sounded, like confidence somehow needs rounding. It sounded firm cause it was. I don't soften true just because you want me to adjust for how you feel. But how you feel don't change what's real. I don't say things to be reinterpreted. I say them clean so they land permanent. Out here the ones who hesitate explain. Ones who were sure don't need to say it again. So I speak once, let it settle in. If it shook the ground, that's conviction. I said it clean, I stand on it. No backpedal, no politics. You want it soft, you want it safe. I gave you truth with a steady face. I said it clean, I stand on it. No it is after the moment is. If it bothered you, that's part of it. I meant what I said, I'm owning it. They like me better when I explain myself. When I folded sentences to protect someone else. They love the version that checked the room, that trimmed his words so nobody moved. But trimming truth is a quiet lie, and I'm done paying that price. I don't need agreement to validate sound. I speak my stance and I hold my ground. You call it harsh when it's direct, but direct just means honest without. Not to lace my words with apologies. I don't frame truth in apologies. If I say this makes the air go thin, maybe it expose some within. I'm not here to manage reactions, I'm here to speak with full traction. Now to hurts my backbone, I don't walk statements back home. Once it's said in place, like boots and dirt, like iron gates. Yeah, I said it clean, I stand on it. No backpedal, no politics. You want it soft, you want it safe. I gave you truth with a steady face. I said it clean, I stand on it. No it is after the moment hits. If it bothered you, that's part of it. I meant what I said, I'm owning it. I've seen people hide behind misread, use confusion as a shield to retreat. They twist tone so they don't have to face the facts. Some words don't need lace. Yeah, I don't talk in riddles or half intent. Yeah, I talk like every word's a meant. Yeah, you don't have to like the sound, but you won't say it wasn't solid ground. Yeah, they want confidence watered down, strong enough to entertain, weak enough to control. They want bold without a spine, truth without a backbone behind. Nah, I'm not built for that shape. I don't dilute my voice for comfort's sake. If I say it now, I'll say it later. Time don't change a firm statement. Look, I don't add cushions to conviction. I don't water them on my position. You want clarity wrapped in silk, I give it raw for weight built. I don't rewind to save a move, I don't negotiate being true. If my words could, they could clean. That's precision, not being mean. I don't speak loud just to dominate. Yeah, I speak sure cause I already calculated. Yeah, if I said it once, it's done. Yeah, I don't argue truth, I stand on one. Yeah, if I lose you cause I stop softening, there's a line, man, not a loss setting in. I don't miss peace, it costs my spine. I don't miss silence that wastes my time. I said it clean, I said it clean. I stand on it, no fine print, no counter script. If it rattled you, sit with it, that's true doing its job a bit. I said it clean, I stand on it, outlaw tone, no counterfeit. I don't speak twice to clarify, I speak once and let it ride. Yeah, I don't need to be liked to be solid. Yeah, I don't need applause to be honest. Yeah, I got a code, I got a stance. Yeah, I don't bend either for circumstance. I've been quiet before it cost me years. Yeah, now I speak firm without fear. Yeah, this ain't ego, this is alignment. This is grown man language. Yeah, so say it once and mean it fully. Stop apologizing for being sturdy. If they twist it, let them try. Truth don't fold just to get by. Outlaw mindset planting fruit. No walking back, no retreat. I said it clean, and I stand on it. don't quiet down to make it easier. I don't shrink true so it sounds prettier. If my voice fills a room that's intent, not ego, not anger, it's where I stand. You hear volume and think confrontation. I hear certainty without hesitation. I don't whisper what I'm ready to live. I speak it full, cause that's what it is. They ask me why I don't soften the edge, why I don't bend when I'm making a pledge. Because edges are how things cut through noise, and noise don't scare a grown man's voice. You want truth delivered on tiptoe, I deliver it boots on concrete, stone cold. If it feels loud, check what it touch. Comfort ain't my job, clarity is. Out here I learn to stand my ground. Lowering your voice just waters it down. So I speak clear, firm and whole, and let the weight take its toll. I don't lower my voice for comfort, I don't tone it down to fit. You want it calm, you want it safe, I gave you truth that stands legit. I don't lower my voice for comfort, no edits, no retreat. If it shook you, that's the sound of honesty on his feet. I've seen people mute themselves small, afraid of how the truth might fall. They turn conviction into suggestion, then wonder why they're not respected. I don't speak unless I'm ready to hold it. Every word like I already own it. You don't earn presence by being quiet, you earn it by standing when it's riot. They say it's not what you said, it's how, but that's how they dodge the meaning now. They manage tone to escape the point. I stay on message and keep it joined. If my delivery makes the air go tight, that's tension meeting something right. I'm not here to babysit peace, I'm here to speak what needs to be. I don't fear the truth to land soft, I don't trade spine for a knot. Once I see it, it's locked in place, like boots in dirt, like iron gates. I don't lower my voice for comfort, I don't tone it down to fit. You want it calm, you want it safe, I gave you truth that stands legit. I don't lower my voice for comfort, no edits, no retreat. If it shook you, that's the sound of honesty on his feet. I used to second guess my volume, wonder if I should soften movement, but soft kept costing me respect, and silence never paid the debt. Now I speak like the door's closed tight, like I already chose my side. And my voice makes waves in your space, that wave was meant to break. They want confidence, they still match. Truth they can adjust or damage their one backbone with a dim switch. I don't come wild like that mismatch. If I say it now, I'll say it again. Time don't quiet a steady man. I don't chase comfort, I chase alignment. I speak full volume and stand behind it. Look, I don't lower tone to keep access, I don't reduce truth to be less. You want honesty with a hush, I give it raw, no clutch. I don't apologize for being clear, I don't use strength to calm your fear. If it echo, that's cause it's solid. You don't whisper things that matter. I don't speak loud to dominate, I speak firm cause I calculate. And my voice ain't noise, it's placement, it's knowing exactly where I'm standing. If I lose you cause I spoke full scale, that's not regret, that's truth unveiled. I don't miss peace, that costs my spine. I don't miss quiet, that wastes my time. I don't lower my voice for comfort, outlaw tone, no compression. If it rattled you, let it sit, that's truth doing its profession. I don't lower my voice for comfort, no edits, no suppression. I speak once, I stand tall, and let the silence handle the rest. I don't need applause to be grounded, I don't need praise to sound it. I got a code, I got a stance, and I don't shrink either for chance. I've been quiet before, it cost me years, now I speak firm without fear. This ain't anger, this ain't fight, this is clarity at full height. So don't ask me to lower my voice, ask yourself why I hit that choice. If my words feel too intense, maybe they landed where truth lives. I don't know my set, planted feet, no comfort filter when I speak. I don't lower my I don't shine, I don't sparkle, I don't fake clean. I got dirt in my story and grease in my jeans. They wanna highlight real, I got real nice. Bad decisions, loud lessons, and street life fights. I don't do brand safe, I do bare bones truth. I do scars in the mirror, I do missing a tooth. I'm the kind you can't polish, can't tame, can't fold. I'm the kind that stays standing when the room turns cold. They call me rough, like it's some kind of flaw, but I was raised on stand up more than standing. No, I don't smile on command, I don't soften my tone if I'm quiet. It's 'cause I'm minding my own. I got cracked edges, yeah, I got attitude. I got don't push me, built into my mood. I don't beg to be liked, I don't plead to belong. If you want easy love, you got the wrong song. I tried wearing that mask, it didn't fit my face. I tried playing polite, it felt like a cage. So I tore it off, let the real me hit, and I didn't lose peace, I found it. Riding to the core, proud of it. No clean image, no counterfeit. You want sweet, go find a saint. I'm not here to be what you paint. Riding to the core, proud of it. No fake smile, no politician. I'm the truth with the volume up, and I love who I am, I meant it. I don't do small talk, I do straight lines. I do say it with your chest and on your mind. They act shocked when you stop explaining, like being real is somehow complaining. I'm not a people pleaser, I'm a pressure test. I show who's solid when the room gets stressed. If you can't handle it, just don't grab the blade. I'm not too much, you're just too afraid. I've been judged by folks with spotless hands, but spotless hands never build nothing that stands. They keep their lives tidy, their hearts half true. I'd rather be messy than live like a fool. I don't need approval, I don't need the crown, I need a strong spine when the world breaks down. I learned a long time ago, being nice ain't the goal. Being real is the only thing that saves your soul. They say change for the better, like better means bland, like better means quieter, easier to command. Nah, I improve by becoming more me, and that's the upgrade they can't stand. Riding to the core, proud of it. No clean image, no counterfeit. You want sweet, go find a saint. I'm not here to be what you paint. Riding to the core, proud of it. No fake smile, no politician. I'm the truth with the volume up, and I love who I am, I meant it. I've done dumb things, I've taken wrong turns, but I learned fast, and I learned it burns. I don't hide my past like it's something I owe. My past made my backbone, that's how it goes. I've been counted out, laughed at, shut out of rooms. Now I walk in like thunder, shake up the fumes. I don't need their table, I built my own out here in the wild where the real ones roam. They want you easier, want you less intense, want you to shrink, so they feel more sense. But I don't reduce what keeps me alive. I don't sand down the bars that help me survive. I'm not trying to be everybody's favorite, I'm trying to be honest and stay motivated. If my truth makes you uncomfortable, cool, that's growth knocking, don't blame the tool, yeah. I'm not polished, I'm proven, not delicate, I'm dutable. They want a clean cut story, I got chapters that are unprintable. I don't chase the spotlight, I chase the standard. I don't chase acceptance, I chase being grounded. I've been rough since day one, still built with purpose. If you can't handle the real, you don't deserve it. I don't fake peace, I don't fake love, I don't fake anything just to fit in the club. Riding to the core, maybe proud of it, definitely. If you're tired of pretending, step out the costume. If you're tired of bending, let truth refill the room. They'll call you too much when you finally stand tall. That's how you know you quit living small. Riding to the core, proud of it. No soft edges, no censorship. You want a filter, I'm not it. I'm the raw whole thing, deal with it. Riding to the core, proud of it. No clean lies, no politeness. This ain't the version they wanted to see. This is the one that made it through misery. Not the polished dry, not the clean up lie. This is the one that did lay down and die. I lost some shine, yeah, I lost some grace, but I kept my name and I kept my face. Every scar you see is a checkpoint pass. I'm not who I was, I'm who I lasted. They say you change like it's something bad, like growth ain't born from nights gone mad. Yeah, I changed, I stopped breaking for you. Stop explaining pain I already grew through. I don't smile like I used to smile. I don't trust like I did for a while. That's not bitterness, that's proof. Learn what the world really do. And I didn't come out soft or clean, I came out sharp and hard to scream. If this version makes you uneasy, that's survival talking, believe me. This is the version that survived, not the one that played nice. You want it quiet, you want it tame. I stayed alive and kept my name. This is the version that survived. No polish, no rewrite. I'm not proud of all the damage done, but I'm proud I'm still alive. I've been the villain in someone's calm, been the problem for speaking strong. They liked me better when I needed them, when my backbone hadn't hardened yet. But need turns and a change real fast, and I don't wear nothing meant to last. I don't need your comfort, don't need you now. I made it through when the lights went off. I stood alone in crowded rooms, felt more real with nothing than with approval. They offer peace if I toned it down, but peace it cost your spine ain't sound. So I kept my voice, I kept my ground. Let the fake fall off around. If this version don't fit your frame, it wasn't built to play your game. I lost some people, yeah, that's true, but I didn't lose me trying to keep you. I'd rather stand scarred and aware than safe and empty anywhere. This is the version that survived, not the one that played nice. You want it quiet, you want it tame. I stayed alive and kept my name. This is the version that survived. No polish, no rewrite. I'm not proud of all the damage done, but I'm proud I'm still alive. I don't pretend this road was fair, I don't romanticize despair. I made bad calls, I burned some ground, but I kept moving when hope ran out. I learned fast that survival ain't pretty, stubborn breath and refusing pity. You don't get this kind of edge by luck, you get it by getting back up. They want a story with a clean arc, pain reduced to a spark. I give you the long nights, the doubt, the wait, the moments I stood when it felt too late. This ain't a flex, this is evidence. I didn't win, I endured this. And endurance don't look good on screens, but it looks real and lived in jeans. Yeah, this ain't the hero they market and sell, this is the one that crawled out of hell. Lost some friends, lost some shine, but I gained a spine that won't rely. They wanted before, cause it feels safe. I'm the after they can't reshape. I didn't heal pretty, I heal functional. Still breathing, still operational. I don't owe you softness after the fight, I don't owe you comfort after my nights. This is the version that made it through, and if you don't like it, that's cool. If you ever had to become harder just to keep your heart alive, you know survival don't ask permission, it just decides. This is the version that survived. Build rough, still upright. You want it simple, you want it safe. I chose real and paid the price. This is the version that survived. No filter, no disguise. I didn't come out untouched or clean, I came out alive. Never try to be smooth with my edges, never chased approval or friendly pledges. I don't come wrapped in a smile for show, I come how I am, take it or go. They like people simple, clean and light. I've always been weight, friction, fight. If you want it easy, you paid wrong. I was built complicated all along. I don't soften truth, so it lands polite. I don't fake warm, just to feel invited. I've been called cold, been called intense, but I'd rather be real to make pretend sense. They want you agreeable, quiet, small. I stand tall, even when it costs it all. I don't blend in, I don't smooth the grain. I stay sharp, cause that's how I stay sane. I tried fitting in once or twice. Every time it felt like losing my life. So I stopped trimming who I am, and now I started standing like a man. I never tried to be easy to like. I try to be real and survive. You want it calm, you want it clean. I came rough, loud and unseen. I never try to be easy to like. No fake charm, no second life. I'd rather be honest and hard to love than fake and approved by everyone. I watch people bend till they disappear, smile through things they never clear. They trade their voice for a seat inside, then wonder why they feel hollow at night. I don't borrow peace from playing a role. I build mine, standing 10 toes. If my presence makes the room tense, that's a truth meeting resistance. They say, why you gotta be like that? Like backbone, something you should unpack. Like strength you whisper, never shout. Like convictions, better watered down. I don't explain why I stand my ground. I don't apologize for how I sound. If my tone makes you uncomfortable, fine. That's the line between yours and mine. They confuse honesty with attack, but I don't pull punches or stab your bag out. Say it straight, I live with that. I don't disappear after the fact. I never try to be easy to like. I try to be real and survive. You want it calm, you want it clean. I came rough, loud and unseen. I never try to be easy to like. No fake charm, no second life. I'd rather be honest and hard to love than fake and approved by everyone. I've been written off as too much before, like depths of crime, an edge of flaw. Funny how too much survives the storm, while just enough gets torn. I don't shrink myself to keep the peace. I don't damn fight to feel release. If you can't handle the heat I bring, that's not my issue, that's your thing. I don't romanticize being alone, but I'd rather stay solo than on my own. I've walked away from rooms full of praise just to keep my soul the same. You don't earn respect by being liked, you earn it by living your life. And I sleep better knowing I stay true than knowing every unapproved. Yeah, I'm not here to be digestible, I'm here to be undeniable. And when friendly faces gentle eyes, I bring sharp truth and open eyes. And on smooth edges to fit a frame, I break frames and keep my name. If they cost me comfort, seats or ties, I pay that price. I'm still alive, don't chase likability, I chase integrity. And integrity don't come soft, it comes earned, heavy and rough. If you've ever been told to tone it down just to keep people around, notice losing them hurts less than losing yourself in the crowd. I never try to be easy to like. I try to be soft inside. You want it smooth, you want it mild. I stay sharp, stubborn, wild. I never try to be easy to like. Outlaw heart, no disguise. I'd rather stand real and misunderstood than live polished and half alive. keep talking like something went wrong. Like I missed a step, like I don't belong. Like I'm a mistake that slipped the line. Nah, I was forged in a different time. I didn't crack, I adapted quick. I didn't fold, I reinforced it. You call it damage, I call it proof that I held pressure when others moved. They want an explanation for how I am, a neat little label they can understand. But I wasn't made to be easily read. I was made to survive what's left unsaid. You don't walk through hell unchanged. You don't come back clean, you come back trained. If I look sharp, ten's hard to bend. That's not broken, that's built to end. They confuse scars with failure signs, but scars mean you outlasted time. I didn't lose myself in the fire. I learned how to stand inside it. I'm not broken, I'm built this way. Forged in nights I wouldn't trade. You see damage, I see strength. I see what it took just to remain. I'm not broken, I'm built this way. No apology, no display. I didn't come out soft or safe, I came out ready. I've been treated like a problem to solve, like I need fixing to be involved. They don't like things they can't predict. They don't trust strength they didn't script. But I don't operate on borrowed plans. I move off instinct and calloused hands. If I don't react how you expect, that's because I already checked myself. They say let it go like memories weak, like forgetting pain is the same as peace. But peace without awareness is fake, and I won't sleep inside that place. I don't carry pain to stay mad, I carry it so I don't go back. If that makes me harder to handle now, good, I'm not here to be handled. They won't heal that looks polite. I healed enough to survive the night. I didn't raise what shaped my spine. I learned how to live with it. I'm not broken, I'm built this way. Forged in nights I wouldn't trade. You see damage, I see strength. I see what it took just to remain. I'm not broken, I'm built this way. No apology, no display. I didn't come out soft or safe, I came out ready. I've been through pressure you can't rehearse, the kind that teaches you who you are first. I learned fast what bends and what snaps, what's worth holding and what to drop. I don't chase the version you prefer, I stay loyal to the one that endured. If that version makes you uneasy now, that's not my way to doubt. They want resilience without the cost, strength without admitting what was lost. But loss is part of the structure too. It strips you down to what's true. I don't regret becoming this way, I regret every time I almost changed. You don't build this kind of frame by chance, you build it by refusing collapse. Yeah, I'm not malfunctioning, I'm calibrated, stress tested, feel rated. They want answers, I got results, I'm still standing when others dissolve. I don't need fixing, I need respect. I don't need pity, I need context. Every scar is functional, every flaw intentional. I didn't break when the low got real, I redistributed weight and stayed on my feet. Call it rough, call it wrong, call it strange, I call it built to last, unchanged. If you've ever been told you're damaged good, just for surviving what others couldn't understand this, you're not broken, you're reinforced. I'm not broken and I'm built this way. Outlaw bones, no delay. You want it clean, you want it tame. I stay real in pain. apple pie, some pain, where promises fade faster than fate. Daddy said, boy, life don't play fair. Mama said prayers, I said I don't care. I learned quick how to read a room, who talks tough and who falls soon. Bad choices stacked on top of hope, still found a way to breathe through smoke. And I didn't grow up dreaming clean, I grew up surviving in between. Between bills late and tempers high, between too bitter and just get by. I learned trouble before restraint, learned regret before I learned grace. I ain't proud of every move I made, but every one of them got me paid. They say you should've known better then. I knew enough to live, my friend. I didn't have maps, I had instinct, and instincts kept me on my feet. Raised on dirt roads and bad choices, late nights, loud trucks, no damn voices. I don't pretend I did it right, I just did what I had to survive. Raised on dirt roads and bad choices, hard lessons louder than advice. I ain't clean, I ain't cautious, I'm still here, that's my logic. I drink too much when my thoughts get loud, I drive too fast when I'm breaking down. I don't fake calm, I don't fake change, I learn control through pain. They say slow down, you crash someday. I say everything crashes anyway. So I live my full throttle real, chasing moments I can feel. I've been a problem, I've been the blame, I've been the one folks want about my name, but I never lied about what I am. Never shook a hand I didn't stand on. I don't preach clean, I don't play safe, I just own the way I was raised. Bad habits with a backbone strong, that's how I made it this long. I didn't choose the cards I drew, I chose how hard I played them through. I don't cry about the road I chose, I just drive it till it's gone. Raised on dirt roads and bad choices, late nights, loud trucks, no damn voices. I don't pretend I did it right, I just did what I had to survive. Raised on dirt roads and bad choices, hard lessons louder than advice. I ain't clean, I ain't cautious, I'm still here, that's my logic. Yeah, I ain't a role model, never try. I'm just a product of nights I survive. Bad choices don't mean no code, it means you learn fast on a rough road. I don't glamorize the damage done, but I don't erase where I come from. Every bad call taught me cost, every loss showed me what I'm not. I don't chase perfect, I chase solid ground, I chase truth that don't back down. If that makes me hard to swallow, good, I ain't built for tomorrow's comfort. If you grew up learning by mistake, learning fast cause you didn't embrace, then you know sometimes wrong decisions are the only teachers that listen. Raised on dirt roads and bad choices, no clean edits, no fake voices. I don't have scars I don't explain, I wear my past like a name. Raised on dirt roads and bad choices, outlaw blood, no insurance. I didn't come this far by being safe, I came this far by standing my way. too country for clean living, too real for pretty lies. Grew up learning how to get by when the rule book didn't apply. Mama, hope I straighten out. Life laughing knocked me down. I learned quick how to stand back up with dirt still on my mouth. They want tidy stories, Sunday smiles. I got late night stretching miles. I don't pray pretty, I don't talk right, I just survive one more night. I learned comfort makes you slow, pain keeps your senses woke. I don't glamorize the mess I'm in, but I won't pretend I'm fixed. They say change your ways, clean it up. Funny how clean never kept me up. I don't chase good looks or easy wins. I chase staying alive in my skin. Too country for clean living, back row blood, no forgiveness. I don't fit in your perfect frame. I live fast and I live the same. Too country for clean living, bad habits, hard decisions. I ain't proud of all the things I did, but I stand on every inch of it. I learned loyalty before religion, learned silence before permission. I don't explain why I drink too much, I don't explain why I don't trust. I've seen good men break playing nice, seen fake saints sell advice. I don't bow to a clean disguise, I stay rough, that's how I survive. Hey, they want me softer, easier to read, but easy men don't make it where I've been. I got dust in my lungs, scars in my past. I don't heal fast, but I heal the last. I don't preach self-help or restraint, I preach standing up when it ain't. If my life feels loud and wrong, that's cause quiet never kept me strong. They confuse chaos with being lost, they never paid survival costs. I didn't choose this road for fun, I chose it cause it was the only one. I chose it cause it was the only one. Too country for clean living, back row blood, no forgiveness. I don't fit in your perfect frame. I live fast and I live the same. And I live the same. Too country for clean living, bad habits, hard decisions. I ain't proud of all the things I did, but I stand on every inch of it. I don't chase purity or praise, I chase daylight another day. They sell clean lives and shining lines. I live real nights and pay the price. I don't judge the path you took, just don't judge mine like you understood. I seen comfort turn men weak, I seen struggle teach them teeth. Too country to play pretend, too scarred to start again. I don't need saving or sympathy, I need gas, road, and honesty. Yeah, if you were raised where survival mattered more than how it looked, then you know sometimes clean living get you killed. Too country for clean living, outlaw roots, no revision. I didn't come this far to behave, I came this far to stay my way. Too country for clean living, no soft edits, no permission. I live rough, I live real, and I don't apologize for it.
My voice to feel the space. I let the space remember my face. You keep checking reaction around you. I'm checking exits, angles, truth. You speak fast like time's against you, like silence might expose you. I move slow cause I already know how this sings when words run out. You laugh loud, calm your nerve. I stay quiet, let it work. Every pause tell me more than speak. Every glance shows what you can't keep. You think confidence looks animated, I think it looks understated. I don't sell threats or future plans, I let my presence understand. Out here silence is an empty air, it's pressure people learn to feel. If you don't hear me when I don't speak, you haven't learned what's real. You hear me when I don't speak, that quiet hits you deep. I don't say much, I don't repeat, but the message still comes through clean. You hear me when I don't speak, no undertone, no beat. I stay calm, you start to shake, cause silence don't lie or leak. Yeah, I watch men drown in their own noise, trying to sound strong, trying to avoid the moment when nobody answers back in the room. Gets honest fast, I don't rush that moment alone. I let it sit, let it grow strong. You keep talking to feeling control, I feel control when I let go. I don't posture, I don't size you up, I don't need tension dressed as tough. I've learned power doesn't tense its jaw, it loosens up and waits for flaw. You talk like you sit and turn, I listen and watch which ones burn. I don't interrupt that strategy, I let it finish naturally. They think silence means disengage, I think silence means fully engaged. If you could hear what stillness said, you wouldn't talk this way. You hear me when I don't speak, that quiet hits you deep. I don't say much, I don't repeat, but the message still comes through clean. You hear me when I don't speak, no undertone, no beat. I stay calm, you start to shake, cause silence don't lie or leak. Yeah, I don't announce pressure, I apply it. I don't chase dominance, I define it. You talk cause you need reassurance, I stay quiet cause I'm sure of it. I don't flex outcomes or consequences, I let patience set the premises. You burn energy trying to convince, I conserve mine and listen. Stillness ain't passive, it's deliberate, it's knowing when to accelerate. I don't need volume to be understood, I let presence speak and it's good. If you've ever felt a room change without a word being said, you know silence can say things that stick in your head. You hear me when I don't speak, that calm don't feel weak. You keep talking to feel safe, I don't move and that's for shade. You hear me when I don't speak, no threats underneath, just quiet pressure holding ground till there's nothing left to say. Hey. It wasn't loud, it wasn't wild, no slam doors, no raised replies. Just one look, one sentence flat, and something in me stepped back. You kept talking like nothing changed, like the ground didn't rearrange, but I felt it lock right then.
subtle shift that it was in.
I've learned enemies don't always shout. Sometimes they whisper on the way out. You cross a line you didn't see, but I saw perfectly. I don't announce when I'm done. I don't make speeches or demand one. I just stop giving what I gave and let the distance behave. There's a calm that don't feel kind, that don't argue, don't explain. That's not anger in my eyes, that's acceptance setting in. That's the moment you lost me. Now with fire, now with heat. Just one choice you didn't think through, and the ground left your feet. That's the moment you lost me. No sound, no debris. Some endings don't need explosions, they just quietly leave. I've seen people beg for another round, only once the line is down. They scramble for the version before, but I don't live there anymore. You thought I'd stay accessible, thought patience was flexible, but patience has a final form, and you reached it that storm. I don't replay it out loud, I don't explain it to the crowd. I just move different from that day, and let the change say what I won't say. You feel it when I don't check in, when I don't laugh where I once did. That ain't punishment, that ain't spite, that's me choosing my side. There's a difference you only learn once, between forgiving and being done. And once you feel that line inside, you don't cross it twice. That's the moment you lost me. Now with rage, now with blame. Just a choice you double down on, when you should've walked away. That's the moment you lost me. No scene, no plea. Some endings don't argue back, they just agree. Yeah, I don't disappear loud, I fade out solid. I don't make ultimatums, I make adjustments. You thought access was permanent, I knew it was conditional. You didn't respect the line, so I removed myself from it. This ain't revenge, this ain't cold, this is self-respect taking hold. I don't hate you, I don't fight, I just don't stay where it don't feel right. Some people don't realize they're on borrowed time until the clock stops ticking without a sound. That's the moment you lost me, when calm turns still, no anger left in the room, just distance you can feel. That's the moment you lost me, and I didn't look back. Some doors don't slam shut, they just don't open again. I stayed level, stayed quiet, stayed clear. Gave you space to steer away from here. You saw calm and thought it was soft.
thought restraint, the edge was off. I watched you lean, watched you test, watched you confuse patience with less. But calm ain't mercy, never was. Here's control waiting on cause. You spoke reckless like it was safe, like nothing would change in my face. You mistook silence for approval, mistook discipline for neutral. I don't flare up, I don't snap, I just know the shift and map. And once intent shows what it is, I stop pretending it didn't exist. There's a stillness that doesn't forgive, it doesn't want or explain. That's not kindness in my posture, that's resolve setting in. You mistook my call for mercy, now you feel the difference. I don't shout, I don't threaten, I just change the distance. You mistook my call for mercy, thought the line would move. Some patience isn't grace, it's restraint from what I could do. I've seen men push when they feel safe, thinking comfort means protection. They lean harder when nothing happens, mistaking silence for direction. I don't correct wrong choices, I let them show their way. You kept stepping like there was room, until you felt the gate. You laughed like nothing shifted, like the tone didn't tighten. But awareness doesn't need noise, it just changes alignment. I don't argue once it's clear, I don't soften what I hear. You don't lose access all at once, you lose it when intent stays wrong. There's a calm that turns cold, understanding faith. That's a moment patience ends without a sound. You mistook my call for mercy, now you feel the difference. I don't shout, I don't threaten, I just change the distance. You mistook my call for mercy, thought the line would move. Some patience isn't grace, it's restraint from what I could do. Yeah, I don't wave warnings in the air, I let consistency sit there. You thought quiet meant I'd been, I thought quiet meant I'd seen enough. I don't raise my voice to be heard, I lower access every word. You tested what you didn't know, now you're learning what that costs. This ain't anger, this ain't pride, this is knowing where I draw the line. You wanted proof, I let it slide, I showed you I won't calmly. Some mercy looks loud, some mercy looks like space, and some calm is the last thing you feel before it's too late. You mistook my call for mercy, no noise, no display, just a calm that doesn't reach for you the same way. You mistook my call for mercy, and I didn't raise my tone. Some lessons don't come with heat, they come alone. like that midsummer. like confidence along with substance. You leaned in close, testing my frame, thinking pressure would make me change. I stayed calm, stayed rooted, stayed still. Let you gamble against my will, but some men mistake restraint for fear, and that's where it disappears. You thought silence meant retreat, thought stillness meant I fold easy. You raised your voice, you raised the stakes, trying to see how much I take. I don't flinch when the tone gets sharp, but I just memorize where you are. You kept pushing like I give ground, but I don't move once I'm locked down. There's a calm that doesn't lean away, that doesn't need to escalate. That's not hesitation in my stance, that's certainty. You thought I'd back down, thought I'd step aside, but I don't retreat when the line is mine. You thought I'd back down when the pressure got loud. I don't bend for volume, I stand my ground. I've seen men confuse aggression with spine, think force decides the line. They mistake noise for leverage, mistake posture for relevance. I don't need to dominate the room, I dominate by not moving. You kept testing like I break, but I'm built for the weight. You laughed like it was all a game, like nothing permanent was at stake. But the moment you crossed that space, you rewrote how I see your face. I don't chase conflict, don't chase pride, but I don't step back from what's right. You expected distance, maybe doubt. What you got was a line drawn out. There's a look you only learn once, when calm turns locked and solid. That's not anger filling the room, that's resolve. You thought I'd back down, thought I'd step aside, but I don't retreat when the line is mine. You thought I'd back down when the pressure got loud. I don't bend for volume, I stand my ground. Yeah, I don't posture, I don't bluff, I don't flex just to feel tough. You tried to shake me with intensity, I stay playing it intentionally. I don't move lines to keep peace, I keep lines so I can breathe. You wanted proof, I gave a flinch, I showed you what solid is. This ain't rage, this ain't pride, this is knowing where I stand in life. You pushed hope and I give you space, I held my ground and let you face it. Some men leave when it gets heavy, some men talk their way out, and some men don't move at all, no matter how loud. You thought I'd back down, but I never did. I didn't raise my voice or swing my fist. You thought I'd back down, now you see it clear. Some lines don't shift, they're anchored here.
Didn't come loud, didn't come fast, just one step too many past the past. You thought comfort meant ownership, thought familiarity gave you grip. I stayed calm, stayed grounded, stayed straight, let you choose your own damn fate. but some spaces aren't meant to be shared. And you walked in like you belonged there. You spoke like access was permanent, like respect was automatic rent. You leaned too close, you stayed too long. Started thinking nothing could go wrong. I don't react when lines get thin. I just notice when you step in. There's a difference between being there and being welcome. You missed it here. There's a shift when the air goes cold, when calm turns heavy, tight and closed. That's not anger taking shape, that's a boundary sealing the gate. You stepped where you weren't invited, and now it's locked behind you. No yelling, no dramatic scene, just a limit finally showing through. You stepped where you weren't invited, and the tone don't soften now. Some lines don't push you back, they shut you out. I've seen people get too familiar, confuse closeness with leverage. They think history buys immunity, think time erases relevance. But I don't bend lines for memories, I don't keep doors open for sympathy. You crossed something that wasn't yours, now you're outside what was before. You thought silence meant you were safe, thought calm meant nothing would change. But silence don't mean approval given, sometimes it's patience wearing thin. I don't announce when access ends, I don't explain it again and again. You feel it when things don't hit the same, when my distance rearranges the frame. There's a moment when tone goes flat, when there's nothing left to unpack. That's not confusion in the room, that's the door closing. You stepped where you weren't invited, and now it's locked behind you. No yelling, no dramatic scene, just a limit finally showing through. You stepped where you weren't invited, and the tone don't soften now. Some lines don't push you back, they shut you out. Yeah. I don't guard lines with warning signs, I guard them with consistency. You thought comfort meant entitlement, I thought comfort needed humility. I don't chase the explanations of closure, I let distance teach composure. You crossed ground that wasn't yours to test, now you live with what's left. This ain't cold, this ain't cruel, this is structure, staying true. I don't move lines to keep peace alive, I keep lines so I survive. Some spaces earn daily, not on forever, and once that changes, it doesn't reset. You step where you weren't invited, no noise, no defense, just a calm that doesn't reach for you the way it did back then. You stepped where you weren't invited, and I didn't explain it out loud. Some boundaries don't argue, they close you out.